Hi, loves. Welcome, magical beings. Before we begin, I'm going to take a moment to cleanse the space and center our energy. If you'd like, you can close your eyes, place a hand over your heart, or just breathe naturally. I'm also going to ring this 3 times to clear the energy and help us kind of just drop into the moment. Beautiful. Let's begin. Tonight we step into the energy of the Scorpio New Moon, a powerful moment of emotional reset and deeper inner transformation. New moons mark new beginnings, but Scorpio asks us to begin from truth, not illusion, not avoidance, not fear. This is a time for shadow work, emotional release, honest reflection, and spiritual rebirth. This is a collective reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. Take what aligns with your spirit and release the rest. Pulled some tarot cards here for you. The first card I have here is the 5 of Wands. This is about rising tension and inner conflict. So we begin with the 5 of Wands, and this card, as I said, shows inner conflict, competing priorities, scattered energy, or friction with others. This is a build-up before the Scorpio New Moon, showing you exactly what is out of alignment and what your soul is ready to release. This tension is the spark that sets the rest of this reading in motion. The next card we have here is the 7 of Cups. It's flowing directly from the conflict of the 5 of Wands. When life pulls you in different directions, the world can start to look foggy. This card represents emotional overwhelm, illusions, temptations, and choices that feel unclear. Some options may look appealing, but they lack depth. Some desires may be rooted in fantasy instead of truth. The Scorpio New Moon is helping you to sort through what's real and what's a distraction. It's asking you to choose from intuition, not confusion. The next card I have here is the Moon. This is the emotional core of this reading. This card is Scorpio energy in its purest form. As the 7 of Cups shows illusion, the Moon reveals the truth behind them. As the 5 of Wands shows conflict, the Moon shows the emotional root of that conflict. This is where hidden feelings rise, where intuition sharpens, and where your subconscious begins to speak clearly. The Moon asks, what have you been avoiding? What truth is ready to come out? What pattern is asking to be healed? The next card I have here is the Knight of Swords reversed. This warns you not to react impulsively. This is the energy of wanting to run, fix, or control, but really that would only create more chaos. This card is inviting us to slow down, to let the truth settle before you act. In the presence of the Moon, this is a reminder to respond with awareness, not with fear. The next card I have here is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. This comes in and reveals the opposite form of avoidance, which is stagnation. When the Knight of Swords reversed rushes, this knight stalls. These two reverse knights form a powerful pair. One avoids by speeding up, one avoids by slowing down too much. Together they reveal this push and this pull energy. Many may feel under this Scorpio new moon, wanting change but resisting the work required to make it happen. This card shows where you've been stuck or procrastinating, and where your spirit is asking for renewed commitment. Have the next cup here, which is the King of Cups reversed. This is where everything suppressed finally surfaces. The moon revealed the shadow. The King of Cups reversed is the emotional release. This card can show emotional overwhelm, sensitivity, old wounds resurfacing, or difficult staying balanced. But this is not regression, it is purging. It is Scorpio energy letting the poison rise so healing can begin. The next card that we have here is Justice, which is a balancing force. This is where understanding comes in. The fog lifts, the truth becomes undeniable, and what was unfair becomes balanced. What was confusing becomes clear. Justice shows karmic recalibration, a return to inner and outer alignment. This is the moment where everything begins to make sense. And then the last card I have here is the Queen of Cups. This is the card we are closing with. It's the healed and intuitive counterpart to the reverse king earlier in this spread. This card represents emotional wisdom, intuition, compassion, and inner harmony. Where the King of Cups reversed showed overwhelm, the Queen of Cups shows mastery. This is the rebirth of the Scorpio new moon. You emerge with a clearer heart, a calmer spirit, and a deeper trust in your intuition. I also have a few oracle cards for you. This one's from my Iridia deck, and I pulled Secrecy, Clandestinitas. I will go ahead and read this to you. Everyone has their secrets, but there are few that time won't ultimately reveal. Some things must be kept secret for one's own or another's protection. If someone trusts you with a secret, keep it. Confidentiality may be an issue at this time. Gossip cannot survive honest questioning. Shame, it is an ugly thing. Within fear hides its face. It buries freedom and innocence, and truth sinks without a trace. Yet secrecy can can yield a protective spell. We hold back what is most precious, so what is precious may not dispel. It has been said that there are no good secrets, but in Iridia's time, secrecy was necessary if one followed the ancient ways of the goddess. Women who were found practicing the old religion were subject to criticism at the least, and at worst might be imprisoned, cast out, and even tortured or killed. And so it became common for practitioners of the old ways to do their working under cover of darkness and within the protection of secrecy. Many covens, although that term was most probably not in use, would meet secretly at night or in hidden places so that they could practice their rites in safety. These early witches also reserved secret recipes and techniques for those members who were prepared spiritually and mentally to receive them. But not all members of a coven had the same information at one time. If any were caught, not all of the knowledge belonging to the group could be tortured out of them. Thanks to Iridia's followers, who were so diligent in their secrecy, while much of the old wisdom was lost, some at least survived, particularly within hereditary families. Next here I have from my Night Fairies deck is the Fae of Joy. Hush, you mustn't tell anyone, teehee. The Fae of Joy squeals as she plays a light-hearted and silly trick on her companion, laughing all the way. This night day calls us to welcome happiness and childlike contentment in our lives, laughing all the way. When's the last time you had a really good laugh? Why so serious? Rest and relaxation must be in order. Doing what pleases you, following your heart, chasing your joy, building the life you were born to live. When the Fae of Joy appears in a reading, consider what makes you happiest and joyful. Try to cultivate that space in your life. I have a few other cards here for you. This one says, I am always guided. And then I have my last one here that says, I am thankful for my fucking amazing life. Hell yes. So this Scorpio New Moon, it brings a journey from conflict to confusion to shadow, release, clarity, and emotional rebirth. Allow yourself to feel what arises, allow what no longer serves to fall away, and allow yourself to step into the next chapter with softness, strength, and intuition. Anyways, thank you, and I hope that you all have a beautiful rest of your night.